Welcome to Bushi Airlines. Flight 404 is now departing for Atlanta, Georgia. Flight time is approximately 3 hours and 35 minutes. Please place your devices in airplane mode, sit back, relax, and enjoy the Welcome back to my channel, What She Said. Question for today. What is the worst airport you've flown into or out of? It could be anywhere in the world. I'll go first. Miami International. Y'all, I had a flight from Atlanta to Miami, and I had a layover in Miami for like 45 minutes before I had to make my connecting flight to Houston. Don't ask me why I ended up with this flight. I just did. I think it was a cheap ticket on American Airlines. The airline was great. Very great service, spa-like feel in the cabin. And American has a quiet cabin policy, which I love. But Miami International. Now, the views flying into Miami were nice. However, I had a gate change. I was supposed to land at gate D, as in dog, 4. However, before the flight landed, they announced a gate change to D, as in dog, 44. And I'm like, okay, surely they have a train. Guess what? It was out of order. So the plane landed. Luckily, I was not sitting way in the back because I would have missed my connecting flight. So I got off. Of course, I wanted to get something to eat. I didn't have time to get anything to eat. I didn't even have time for what we call a bio break. No kidding. I finally make it to D44 after feel like I walked a mile and a half just to get to this gate. No inter-airport train, just booking it. Get to the gate, and the service, it was like I was bothering her. So I asked the lady, I said, how much time do I have before we leave? She said, well, we close the gate here 15 minutes before the flight departs. So I'm looking at the restroom, the ladies' room. I'm just looking at it. I said, you know what? Forget it. So you have to go stand on like a black mat for the jetway doors to open, which look like elevator doors. So I got on the plane, whatever, and I got to Houston. But to this day, and I think that was about a month ago, to this day, I still feel like I don't ever want to go back to Miami. And that's not right, because why is it bothering me so much? Normally, I shake things off pretty easily. But nobody in the airport was helpful. You know how they have those little inter-airport little taxi cart things? The guy couldn't even take me to my gate. He was like, oh, I'm not going that way. It's either to the left or to the right. He couldn't even take me there to my gate. Everything was closing up. It's like all the gates were crowded. The train wasn't working. The service wasn't great. I was like, just get me the hell out of Miami. And I was like, rarely does something stay with me like that. Like, I can shake things off. So y'all tell me, have y'all ever been to Miami International, and did you have a pleasant experience? Secondly, if Miami wasn't your worst airport experience, drop me some comments and let me know which airport was, so I can have a heads up the next time I book a flight to that city. And just so we can keep it positive and all good vibes here at What She Said, what was your best airport experience? I'm happy to hear the good and the bad. Thank you for flying Bushi Airlines. Flight 404 will be landing into Atlanta in approximately 20 minutes. Please put your tray tables up and your seat backs upright. Prepare for landing. If you enjoyed the video, please hit the like button and subscribe to help my channel grow.